Well, friends and family, welcome to the Leche and Kathy Ryan wedding. I am Shirian's brother, Matteen, and so tonight we're here for the Baha'i portion of the wedding ceremony. So the Baha'i faith is essentially about creating the unity of mankind. And we think that it starts with two people, and this brings together two families. So we're taking two families and we're creating one. And so we are very glad and we are all pleased that you are all here with us to witness this wonderful occasion. The Baha'i ceremony is very simple in nature. As some of you may be aware, that the Baha'i faith does not have any clergy. We have a representative here from the local spiritual assembly, the Baha'is of Vaughan, which is the community that we are in. And this is an elected body of the Baha'i community then. And so what we are going to do for tonight's program is we have several short prayers from the Baha'i faith, a writing, and then a marriage tablet. And so we'll go through that, and then we will have the couple exchange their vows. And the Baha'i vows are very simple. It's just a simple line that says, we will all verily abide by the will of God. And, Shirian will say that, and Mark will say that, and that's it. And then once they're done exchanging their vows, they'll move to the table and sign the documents. The two witnesses will also then sign saying that they're here on behalf of the local spiritual assembly of Vaughan. And then we also have Mr. Van Carey, who is here from the government of Canada, who is also the member of the local spiritual assembly. So I also like to read this writing here on a happy marriage. And this is from the Baha'i faith. So, the Lord, peerless is He, hath made women and man to abide with each other in the closest companionship, and to be even as a single soul. They are two helpmates, two intimate friends, who should be concerned about the welfare of each other. If they live thus, they will pass through this world with perfect contentment, bliss, and peace of heart, and become the object of divine grace and favor in the kingdom of heaven.
O my Lord, these two bright orbs are wedded in thy love, conjoined in servitude to thy holy threshold, united in ministering to thy cause. Make thou this marriage to be as threading light of thy abounding grace. O my Lord, the all-merciful and luminous rays of thy bestowals, O thou the beneficent, the ever-giving, that there may branch out from this great tree boughs that will grow green and flourishing through gifts that rain down from thy clouds of grace. Verily thou art generous, verily thou art compassionate, the all-merciful. Abdullah. Glory be unto thee, O my God. Verily, this thy servant and this thy maidservant have gathered under the shadow of thy mercy, and they are united through thy favour and generosity. O Lord, assist them in this thy world and thy kingdom, and destine for them every good through thy bounty and grace. O Lord, confirm them in thy servitude and assist them in thy service. Suffer them to become the signs of thy name in thy world, and protect them through thy bestowals, which are inexhaustible in this world and the world to come. O Lord, they are supplicating the kingdom of thy mercifulness, and invoking the realm of thy singleness. Verily they are married in obedience to thy command. Cause them to become the signs of harmony and unity until the end of time. Verily thou art omnipotent, the omnipresent, and the almighty. Abba.
The life of a married couple should resemble the life of angels in heaven, a life full of joy and spiritual delight, a life of unity and concord, a friendship both mental and physical. The home should be orderly and well organized. Their ideas and thoughts should be like the rays of the sun of truth and the radiance of the brilliant stars in the heavens. Even as two birds, they should warble melodies upon the branches of the trees of fellowship and harmony. They should always be elated with joy and gladness and be a source of happiness to the hearts of others. They should set an example to their fellow man, manifest true and sincere love towards each other, and educate their children in such a manner as to blazon the fame and glory of their family.
He is the bestower, the bounteous. Praise be to God, the ancient, the ever-abiding, the changeless, the eternal. He who hath testified in his own being that verily he is the one, the single, the untrammeled, the exalted. We bear witness that verily there is no God but him, acknowledging his oneness, confessing his singleness. He hath ever dwelt in unapproachable height, in the summit of his loftiness, sanctified from the mention of aught save himself, free from the description of aught but him. And when he desires to manifest grace and beneficence to man, and to set the world in order, he revealed observances and created laws. Among them, he established the law of marriage, made it as a fortress for well-being and salvation, and enjoined it upon in that which was sent down out of the heavens of sanctity in his most holy book. He saith, great is his glory. Enter into wedlock, O people, that ye may bring forth one who will make mention of me amid my servants. This is my bidding unto you. Hold fast as an assistance to yourselves.
The bond that unites hearts most perfectly is loyalty. True lovers, once united, must show forth utmost faithfulness to one another. You must dedicate your knowledge, your talents, your fortunes, your titles, your bodies, and your spirits to God, to Baha'u'llah, and to each other. Let your hearts be spacious as the universe of God.
Allow no trace of jealousy to creep between you, for jealousy, like unto poison, vitiates the very essence of love. Let not the ephemeral incidents and accidents of this changeable life cause a rift between you. When differences present themselves, take counsel together in secret, lest others magnify a speck into a mountain. Harbor not in your hearts any grievance, but rather explain its nature to each other with such frankness and understanding that it will disappear, leaving no remembrance. Choose fellowship and amity, and turn away from jealousy and hypocrisy.
Your thoughts must be lofty, your ideals luminous, your minds spiritual, so that souls may become a drawing place for the sun of reality. Let your hearts be like unto two pure mirrors, reflecting the stars of the heavens of love and beauty.
Together, make mention of noble aspirations and heavenly concepts. Let there be no secret from one another. Make your home a haven of rest and peace. Be hospitable and let the doors of your house be open to the faces of friends and strangers. Welcome every guest with a radiant grace, and let each feel that it is his own home.
No mortal can conceive the union and harmony which God hath designed for man and wife. Nourish continually the tree of your union with love and affection, so that it will remain evergreen and verdant throughout all the seasons, and bring forth luscious fruits for the healing of the nations.
O beloved of God, may your home be a vision of the paradise of Al-Har, so that whosoever enters there may feel the essence of purity and harmony, and cry out from the heart, here is the home of love. Here is the palace of love. Here is the nest of love. Here is the garden of love.
Be like unto two sweet singing birds perched upon the highest branches of the tree of life, filling the air with songs of love and rapture.
Lay the foundation of your affection in the very center of your spiritual being, at the very heart of your consciousness, and let it not be shaken by adverse winds.
And when God gives you sweet and lovely children, consecrate yourselves to their instruction and guidance, so that they may become imperishable flowers of the divine rose garden, nightingales of the ideal paradise, and servants of the world of humanity, and the fruits of the tree of your life.
Live in harmony with others, that others may take your lives for an example, and may say to one another, "Look how they live like two doves in one nest, in perfect love, affinity, and union." It is as though God has needed the very essence of their beings for the love of one another.
Attain the ideal love that God has destined for you, so that you may become partakers of eternal life forthwith. Draw deeply from the fountain of truth, and dwell all the days of your life in the paradise of glory, gathering immortal flowers from the garden of divine mysteries.
Be to each other as heavenly lovers and divine beloved ones dwelling in a paradise of love. Build your nest on the leafy branches of the tree of love. Sail upon the shoreless sea of love. Walk in the eternal rose garden of love. Bathe in the shining rays of the sun of love. Be firm and steadfast in the path of love. Perfume your nostrils with the fragrances from the flowers of love. Attune your ears to the soul-entrancing melodies of love. Let your aims be as generous as the banquets of love, and your words as a string of white pearls from the ocean of love. Drink deeply of the elixir of love, so that you may live continually in the reality of divine love.
And that concludes the reading of the Baha'i writings. One of the other things I wanted to mention when I said the requirements of the Baha'i ceremony, I said that they have to exchange their vows. The other requirement is that it requires the marriage requires the consent of all the living parents, and that contributes to the unity of the family. So that's a very important aspect, that we have the consent of both of Shireen's parents and Mark's parents as well. So now we are ready to exchange the vows. So Shireen and Mark, if you could please stand.
We will all verily abide by the will of God.
We will all verily abide by the will of God.
Now, if we could please have the witnesses and Mr. Van Carey come to the front. And now they're going to proceed to sign the marriage documents.
So first applicant is one on the second.
that, friends, concludes the Baha'i ceremony. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Vincere.
Can you guys kiss or something?
We did. You missed it.
And for everybody else.
The married couple.